Oda, they actually have so many different drafts and ideas coming into these games that they show a lot of different prowess and priorities in what they want to play. So a lot of these teams are just like looking at EG or the top teams that are around right now, and they just kind of copy their strategies. These guys come in with their own unique things, and everybody's like, wait, what the hell? There's a Bloodseeker. Wait, there's this, there's that. Like, there's just so many different things that they bring to the table.
So sure to love about like what Virtus Pro did recently.
Oh,
like you can study EG.
Yeah.
Well, like even with the All Hero Challenge, like they want to win a tournament. Definitely, they knew they were going to get in because of their previous results, so they were fine. And they gave everyone a whole bunch of useless data leading up to TI.
The stats have been ruined now.
Yeah, like what are you going to do? It's like, well, let me just check their last heroes played.
100% win rate on freaking.
How is this possible? Sample size is too small.
Yeah.
VP, that was definitely just such a crazy land for VP.
Oh, we have our draft with Fnatic and TNC.
We do. We're in.
I didn't even realize that.
Okay, so you have to give me a quick breakdown of what the special heroes have been in SEA, because I've been knee deep in EU.
I mean, me too. I was hoping you know.
The three of us are
We're all
we all are. We're picking up the pieces.
So
right
we're gonna
now.
learn. We're gonna.
You know who we
find out
actually?
here?
We need Lyrical. We need Lyrical.
Lyrical.
But I think he's actually ended for the day.
I think he's gonna. Lyrical winner.
He started really early.
I got this.
Well, he started, yeah.
But don't worry, we have some of the greatest minds, and Owen and myself.
And here we have. I mean, so far what we're seeing, OD-IO, that kind of combo doesn't really get through in EU. I mean, it's not something that we see necessarily.
IO doesn't really get through.
No,
IO seems to be
very
super contested for Fnatic, and for most of the SEA teams.
Is he
and
passing?
the Necro.
Is he passing ban phases?
5 seconds remaining.
He passes some. He gets banned in the first two a lot of the games, but he's been picked up a lot by both.
Can we confirm what positions Fnatic players are on? Like, I kind of just want to see where Mushi is. You have like
aren't they still swapping?
Mushi, what are you on about? What year are you in,
Mushi's not even.
They're pretty fluid.
Goddamn toes.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Mushi.
I'm just fucking with
you. Trying to Mineski me here?
I'm trying to Mineski you.
Yeah.
Well, how is Mineski doing? Where did they end up?
They're sitting in 4th, right? I think we had in the group.
I think they're definitely still in the running.
So
they're still in the running.
They're going to be double.
They're 6 and 3. They're tied with Clutch.
Oh wait, so actually the whole thing's kind of sorted. So we know. Well, I guess we know who the playoff teams are.
So
plus the loser of this.
This is more for direct.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. The winner gets. The winner's going to TI.
One game.
One game. Best of one now.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we're taking this seriously.
Straight to TI.
I think that was actually the most serious conversation this whole area has
we were
had.
talking about qualifiers,
leading up to the game.
Normally it's like an attempt of me to try and fit in that box.
Oh,
or
what?
Like,
you know what? I actually reckon Tsunami could fit in that box.
Nah. Did I try it?
What has this panel been?
He is small.
I'm not even listening.
Put Tsunami in the box.
We tried to put Owen in the box.
Get in the box.
Are we not professionals here?
I'm learning right now.
I'm not a contortionist. I'm an analyst.
So you're also really small.
I could absolutely fit in that box, by the way.
There's padding as well.
There's a lot of padding.
There's actually padding.
It's quite deceiving.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
I'm literally made of rubber.
So Fnatic has had pretty much Witch Doctor and Necrophos in all their games.
What we got?
They always seem to have some type of sustain on their lineups.
That's what you have to fit into, man.
I think that's pretty doable.
Can you not?
I thought I could fit in, but I could not fit in the
reward?
This is a serious game, Toby, and you are distracting us from this draft.
Hey, Rob asked will they fit as well, and it was blocking the draft.
I'll tell you what, we'll put some stakes on the line for this based off of predictions.
Well, don't take the draft away.
I can't go in there.
There we go.
What's he doing? Okay, draft full screen. That works for me.
So yeah,
couldn't take your shenanigans anymore.
They've picked Witch Doctor.
Revoked. Your camera privileges are revoked.
They picked Witch Doctor like every single game that they've played so far for Fnatic. They've been running Witch Doctor, Necrophos first too, but this time they get the IO, so they go OD. OD's also extremely contested in the SEA region, one of the top picks.
Really? So it's not like a reaction pick to Strength Heroes or anything like that, or I gotta win this mid lane?
They first two picked it versus IO Spirit Breaker, then I mean every other game that they played they've had Witch Doctor, Necrophos for Fnatic.
There's so much regeneration as well as mana sustain from Fnatic.
Yeah, that's nice. Witch Doctor.
At the same time, TNC have a lot to work with. Like they've got instant control. They've got like even just stealing Paralyzing Cask is fantastic for a Rubik.
Stealing Astral is really strong.
They got good burst damage. They have really good vision in fights with the Night Stalker. Be it from just like Hunter of the Night or jump and.
I can't believe IO Bristle gets through. I can't believe
IO OD Bristle.
So pretty nasty.
And mana.
And Witch Doctor, infinite mana, infinite life.
Well, Infinite Life.
All the Witch Doctor's going to do is sit in the back with the IO.
Yeah. I mean, you get a lot of sustain from it, but the Essence Aura is going to be really annoying with this Bristle in the front lines.
10 seconds remaining.
Do they Necro?
They got banned.
It's banned.
They got banned.
Oh,
so they banned it out, maybe trying to hope for the Bristleback themselves and then left it too late. Or...
So they need a
Fnatic banning
lockdown.
Fnatic banning the Sven, I feel like was kind of an indicator that they wanted to go for the Bristle.
Oh, that's true, actually, yeah.
So I think TNC maybe have actually slipped up a bit.
I'm really surprised 1437 would allow something like that to get through.
Someone's getting some lashes tonight.
Like over Underlord as well as Bloodseeker.
Maybe they have heroes that they don't really care so much for the Bristle. They have heroes they can pick to counter it.
Actually, Bloodseeker would have been
so far, the
completely
3 heroes
impossible
that
to
they
deal
have don't look that great to counter.
Not yet.
Though.
Not yet.
They need like what's a last counter is Legion.
Legion's been
Legion and Axe are the big ones.
Yeah, anyone where you can force his
been
face.
Seeing any play in SEA?
Where
I don't know about SEA. I'm checking right now.
Because I always thought that Axe seems like a legitimate pick, but everyone just seems to forget about it.
Yeah.
And granted, against an OD, maybe not the best pick.
Yeah, and Legion actually against an OD.
Right?
Oh, a Drow
What's your
strat coming out.
Oh, that's true.
Is this a good Drow game?
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah?
It's good versus Bristle.
Yeah,
it's
it's really good against Bristle. Even if he does just turn his back on the Drow Ranger, she'll kite him. Like, it's really good on that front, so it'll buy a good advantage for the Queen of Pain in her laning phase, Ruby for his harassment. The question I kind of have is, though, who is their 3 position? Because the Drow's going to go to the 1. Do you want to...
yeah, I think Legion still is a very nice pick here.
Or they go for Puck, because they don't really have any disable on the side of Fnatic, and they can throw some Puck in the offlane, and then they actually have catch, because right now they don't really have any catch.
Also playing Legion, isn't that going to be quite annoying against an OD?
It's terrible against an OD.
And versus Witch Doctor.
That's what I'm wondering, like, if they push the Quap to the off.
No.
Like, you can't do that?
You can technically get away with it because you have the Drow aura, but it's not worth the matchup.
Turn to ban.
I'm just thinking, who can survive, still get to the Orchid?
I mean,
Arresty
18's playing the Nature's Prophet, you know.
But then you've got they've got no strength from either side.
I don't think they have a good team fight if they get Prophet.
Okay.
I really think they need something with catch and something like that. Like, I'm trying to think. Like Axe is okay, just like this OD really messes up versus the Axe and the LC because the Astral.
Could they not do some sort of Night Stalker Darkseer?
You just screw up.
Pressure off.
Just go Enigma. Just
Enigma. Oh, Enigma. I mean, Enigma.
There's very few things to cancel Black Hole.
Yeah.
His Midnight Pulse is good against the Bristleback, and you need a good big control.
Enigma sounds.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And that way you could run him in the 3 position and the Quap in the mid. And your push power is actually a lot better.
I think you need someone who's able to jump on the IO besides just the Queen of Pain, though.
What else was left? Bat Rider Night Stalker
10
combo.
seconds remaining.
Because
I was banned first too. Sorry.
I was just gonna be chilling in the back, and no one can really punish it.
Yeah.
There's your Puck. There's your Puck.
I thought it would be something that can benefit from the Drow Aura, and they need a catch.
But they're so weak. Like they can't have a sustained fight against Bristle.
That's the thing. It's going to get to this point where they can't kill that Bristle, I feel.
Like
if it doesn't go amazing.
But they have
in the
silence
lanes.
and they have disable and they have a lot of ways to deal with them.
If they aggro this,
they have so much silence.
If they were an IO Bristle Witch Doctor as a tri-lane against the Drow Ranger, given no space, force the supports to crowd the Drow Ranger, Night Stalker won't do jack against this.
He leaves the lane.
And a good matchup against the Pudge.
And then Queen of Pain Night Stalker punish OD then though. And then you have to deal with the Quap who's overfarmed when you have no stun. You have no disable for this Quap.
Which may influence this 5th pick.
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to go for something along the lines of...
Would they pick a Husker?
I mean, I thought they were going to have the PA, but they banned the PA. So.
I don't think Husker fits in this one.
You don't think they could go for a dirty Husker pick?
TNC special.
I'm trying to think some QO hero that just jumps in and starts a fight.
No, it's not a good Slark game.
I know there's a lot of silences on the field, but...
And you got I don't know, that seems risky.
Some Ursa or something? I don't know, actually.
I mean, Jug's still there, so I'm going to say just like that.
So you're pretty leaning on that it's going to be like a core-heavy type hero?
Yeah, I think
Because I think it's more utility-oriented that they're looking for.
Well, if you want...
I mean, is there anything to say it's not going to be just Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, never mind then.
I mean, not high armor against the Drow.
They needed
It's the push power without having to rely on Bristleback just to stand in the front lines and do physical damage.
I think it certainly could get scary, yeah.
But it doesn't close the distance, and if Drow gets a Maelstrom at a decent timing,
if you get him
Toby, offlane Quap.
Hey,
I'll be damned.
Looks like mid cuckoo.
They may feel better with a Puck in that lane. But I think this may be one of the games where you...
Is it because they want to put Quap against Terrorblade?
Oh, it could be actually. Yeah. Do they want to try and get that bullying potential in the laning stage? Make sure that the supports of Fnatic are kept up there. It could work out. I mean, Terrorblade he's so damn squishy in terms of HP in the laning stage.
Yeah, and plus Quap does have that drought aura, which makes it viable.
Yeah, and we've
Makes
seen
it
like in the past
easier.
the heroes like Zeus being picked up and put in that lane to pressure the TB. Queen of Pain could definitely do some
They
other
don't have
things.
heroes that can zone the Quap. Quap can
Yeah.
actually just right click out either of these.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, they
With
didn't
the
have
Night
heroes
Stalker.
to zone the puck either.
Yeah, that is that is true.
So they want a mid lane matchup of Puck versus OD. It's even, I'd say, Queen of Pain, Puck versus OD. Both of them basically have the same stats. So
I think what they want is they want the puck to get online sooner because that's their only catch.
Oh,
Yeah, they need it.
So I think
They need him
want
to hit
get
that
a
6. Yeah,
or
as
her,
soon-
whatever
yeah.
you want to call puck.
It.
It.
Apache helicopter.
Apache.
I am waiting to see how Dro, because she's the only real clearance I've got against the Terrorblade properly, and I'm wondering if it's
well,
going to be one of the
that
very
and
few
they've got
times.
But they've got the Queen of Pain. They've got the
Tesla
Queen of
Ranger?
Pain. They've got the Queen of Pain.
they have a lot of match
Yeah,
AoE.
I'm actually thinking Tesla Ranger, but you go Hurricane Pike into Maelstrom into Aghanim Scepter. The clearance is insane.
I think you do definitely want to get that Maelstrom, yeah, as soon as you can.
The
This
Maelstrom,
game.
the Maelstrom was definitely in there.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just wondering if it's going to be one of those games.
Alright, we'll see. I mean, just make sure they haven't changed around. No, they are keeping it with Cuckoo on the puck and do this off lane cop.
Should we leave these two?
It's up to you. I mean, you can stick around if you want. I'm sure
did-
want some
I
SC
did-
at those.
I gotta get some.
Quadcast.
I gotta get some exposure to SCA, so I'm gonna stick
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Stick around. I'll stick down.
Get a drink.
And this
Come
is good
back,
because
doesn't
with
matter.
4, I can focus more on not missing any kills with my observing.
Yes.
Wait, who is observing?
Me.
Owen is.
Hello.
Ooh.
If I miss a kill, it's fucked.
Okay.
What?
Wait, did you turn the auto director on? Did you?
I don't use that. No, sorry.
Then how is
I do it all
It's,
manual.
it's,
How are you
it's
so
very
smooth?
it's very smooth.
Oh,
when
thank
it's-
you, thank you.
Ah.
This is all manual, baby.
Oh, look, we're running the do-si-do around the maypole.
What's going on over here?
They're both doing
Yes.
the same movement.
It's literally mirror matchup. Like this is Night Elf versus Night Elf right now.
How deep will they go before they realise?
I'm surprised the TNC
They are both
went for
taking
it.
the same route as well.
30 seconds to go.
It's pretty good.
What do they leave behind for wards? Like we got
So
one on,
we got
on
one
the
here.
Ancients and
They
one on
both
the
actually
Ancients.
wanted like the same exact spots too.
They actually have.
Did they even block?
Sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Did either-
they
okay, but TNC blocked the pull. That's the thing.
That's true.
I don't. Yeah,
So that-
Fnatic did not block the pull, but they had pretty much
They didn't
identical
block
wards.
they didn't block the Ancients either.
They didn't block either. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's far more important for TNC to block the Ancients because they got a bristleback on Fnatic.
Yes.
Battle begins.
So, okay.
they're
pretty
just
much.
on the edges.
Interesting. So they're going aggro on the
Yeah.
side
What kind of
TNC.
lanes are we getting? Yeah.
We've got a Queen
drought.
of Pain put in a safe lane at 1v1 versus what they expect to be the bristleback.
They're
but
running Dro
Fnatic
off.
is dodging. Fnatic also knows that they're doing that, so
Yeah.
they're dodging.
So this is Fnatic coming out on top. Do you feel in terms of lane matchups because of this move? Or is it still not great?
No, I
Or
think this is fun.
this is.
for TNC.
It's okay.
I'd say TNC comes out a little bit ahead in this one because they get Quap, who's getting a free lane bottom.
Yeah,
I still don't
well,
see the
for
presence of
experience.
Tim's, like how much he's actually able to achieve on this map, especially before nighttime.
I think Ohio can't get anything up here. That's the big concern.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, isn't he?
Well,
They could make a go. This is a great time for them to make a go. He's in a lot of trouble, surely.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
boy.
can just die here.
yeah, he won't quills, no bristleback, so there's no protection apart from the stout shield.
He's dead.
They're trying to give it to the Drow. Oh,
Someone's lagging. I think
Hey!
someone's lagging. It looks like
Yeah, because
Who's?
Raven's
What?
not responding.
Raven's literally just auto attacking. He's not move
Yeah.
blocking.
So
So it's just a hockey issue. It seems.
Do they give it to the Drow? Has he got it?
Yeah, he's got it.
Sweet boots.
Very nice start for this
Alright, so
aggro try then.
How much time does IO need to spend mid is the question, because Bristle is going to need some help very quickly.
well, until they can shut down.
Oh, he took Orb at
Wait,
one?
this is meant to be the
Yeah, he
lane
took
that
Orb.
TNC's meant to get online. It's meant to be Puck getting
Minute.
more farm, but he's got an orb right now, and
Oh, it's gonna go.
One more! The salve!
Okay, South down. Top lane again, and Ohio gets straight up bullied. He has got South and 6 tangos ready this time, but kicking off. Nice Cuckoo out of regen as well, just that last pull tango. What's he?
Courier's bringing more.
Okay, what's he got? Yeah, he's
But
extra South
he's
out.
got to be careful of getting close to the wave.
Yeah, they're ready to move past that tower if they see fit.
He's actually been using his illusionary orb to try and get the CS. Hence he got 3 for 1 because I think he got 2 with the last one. Oh, not another salve cancel.
Oh,
Face shift for the win.
wow.
Wow!
Where's LD when you need him?
They're all alive!
I'm like half asleep, and then Toby yells, and I'm like, ah! I'm like, I'm up.
You know, I'm good for that kind of stuff.
What?
For everyone who's tuning in from down in Southeast Asia, where the time is getting late into the evening,
Yeah, what time is it in Southeast Asia?
it should
Must
be
be-
something like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
No idea.
Look at this up top, he's in
Oh,
trouble.
yeah,
the
with
wraparound
the-
comes through from Tim's along the tree line. They have to be careful. They've got a lot of quill sprays, and that's actually going to keep Ohio alive.
It's actually really difficult to do this with the Dro until she's hit level 3. mainly because you want to have the second point up in cold arrows. Like, the increase in slow is just so damn good. That was like 20 patches ago when they changed that.
At least with this bottom lane, you know, they're having those two heroes earlier on down here. Sam's got nothing out of the lane really in terms of last hits. The pressure certainly paid off.
Yeah, that's because Witchdogger was staying there
Yeah, just making sure he couldn't do nothing.
Tim's careful. There's enough damage with the Paralyzing Cask and the Maledict.
This still benefits TNC more.
Tim's, deny yourself.
Is he gonna...
Oh, he tried.
Too hard against the Maledict.
Yeah, the Maledict actually is what killed him.
Cuckoo's doing great in the mid lane. Q only has 4 CS.
He was spending a lot of time trying to kill that puck. Didn't pan out. If he got that first blood, life would have been good.
And he's almost dying if he gets hit by this orb. He's dead.
Plays aggressive.
Damn it, Owen!
I got the kill. You didn't see how it led up to it.
I was
But we
talking
had
about it.
Fog's narration. You see.
I was talking about
Yeah.
it. He was just harassing him with right clicks. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Well, there we go.
A casting kills bug.
all right.
DJ is super happy right now.
It's the level 1 ultimate that you actually get from Witch Doctor. Paralyzing Cask.
Yeah.
DJ's reaction was probably like, okay,
Easy kill. Easy XP. Easy goal.
moving on.
Just accept this. Level 3.5 Witch Doctor, sure.
And yet he refuses to buy a flying courier. GG.
Ah, selfish.
Dude, it's DJ.
You say that as if I've been paying attention to Southeast Asian Dota.
And he's just a greedy player.
Okay.
But they do have IO Witch Doctor. He should probably be the one upgrading, and he did.
Another salve up on Cuckoo to try and keep him out in this lane.
He needs a bottle.
He's what, but 3 salves down the drain so far.
Yeah, he's had to spend so much money on consumables that his net worth should be terrible.
I've been seeing a lot of double null tally
Yeah.
on a lot of heroes. And it works out really good, because like, that plus a range drop, more often than not, you survive a lot more
Here they go.
counter-rotations than you should.
Finally, support is rotating around.
9 o'clock.
Gives you just so many different benefits, not just for the lane, but for your spellcasting later.
Look at aggressive.
Kyo does have backup though. Febby comes across with the tether, and Kyo is just looking to man up. DJ comes in with the cast. Will go for the Night Stalker, holds him back. They'll look to go for the easier kill. Chasing down 1437, does have the Maledict upon him, and he will be taken down. Febby with the last click, hastes himself away. In fact, they're trying to turn. Kuka comes back in, but the tether again. Febby trying to save. It's not enough. They'll lose the OD, but they do get the puck. Tim's trying to make sure that this trade goes TNC's way and find another kill. He will have the Void up in a second. He doesn't need it for the IO. In fact, he can maybe turn towards DJ. There's the Void. DJ, he's got no regen, no sticks or whatnot. He's trying to juke his way around the tree line. It's not going to happen. Tim's gets the double. Can he get away from QO? He's going to get the backup from 1437. The telekinesis is there, holding QO back. And Tim's, he's going to get himself out of there.
That was so crazy. If they got that, like, 2 more seconds longer, Wishlip could have actually triggered the shrine. He was so close to actually having the shrine at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah. But I mean, Tim's is going to be loving it. Get himself a double kill, 800 gold in the bank.
He was only level 2 when it started.
Yeah, nearly level 4 now.
TMC is feeling great because they're making these moves, forcing reaction, and during all this, it's Queen of Pain versus Terrorblade into the safe lane. And Terrorblade was doing fine, but now he can't CS versus the Queen of
There was a
Pain.
point, I think, where the Terrorblade had like 15 CS and the Queen of Pain had 1. And
Look at the Drove versus Bristol,
Yeah,
though.
no,
That is a slaughterhouse, and she's not even level 6 yet.
Yep. So all the lane's going heavily in favor of TNC.
Oh boy.
Very good move by
When she hits level 6, she can solo the Bristle back.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, with those 2 points in the Frost arrow.
Queen of Pain gets like a bajillion more damage as well. It's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting caught off here. Does have the telekinesis hold back. He surely will pop to the Maledict. We'll see if Tim's can find anything in return.
Tim's just like, screw you, Rubik, you're dead.
He's making a beeline for DJ.
What is this Terrorblade doing here? What are you doing here?
I think trying to lane switch. It's going to be a lane switch. Either that or he came up here to try and attack, but there's no metamorphosis, so it's not for a push.
No, he can't go bottom. It's impossible to lane versus Quap at this point now.
Draw Ranger has too much precision aura damage.
Welcome to the lane, Bristleback. Maybe Ohio also understands the fact he was going to die if he stayed there.
I mean, Ohio can't even lane bottom at all either. He's probably just dead here.
Yeah.
Squap 6.
Oh,
They're diving
it. Raven turned up.
They wanted to dive.
The Femme Fatales.
It's level 6 Draw Ranger with a catapult behind. This bottom tower is dead.
She activates precision aura.
Yeah. You can fortify, but you delay the inevitable.
Can you try and hold? I mean, DJ and Ohio are there.
It is just a Draw Ranger.
It's...
But look at the speed of guys.
Sorry, just a Draw Ranger? No.
Just a Draw Ranger.
It's 100 damage or 90 damage per hit.
Look what's going on middle though. Cuckoo and Tim's trying to make a go. They've got the silence, and that's not a real IO. They maybe tried to bait him out and try and scare them off, but it is indeed just the presence of an illusion.
Top lane. Oh, I thought they were going in the Rubik.
This game is looking extremely rough for Fnatic already.
Yeah.
Like having your OD, who tends to be a lane dominator, be struggling this
One
much.
lane needed to be going well,
Yeah.
at a minimum.
All 3 lanes are going in.
We're here to not lose the game of Dota.
Wow, you really are a good analyst.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. The OD is below the Wisp in net worth.
So they can make.
Four from the bottom.
So they're trying to fight it.
This feels like the Faceless game, right? Like it's like where is the net worth on your
Look at
balls?
this. Look, Tim's Stina wear the Io, and now Ohio could be in trouble as well. He can't get across, but there's 3 heroes surrounding them. Another raindrop
Double.
charge gone. His life's out, and so's Ohio's. Double for Raven. And it really is looking all TNC at the moment, 8 minutes in.
This is like one of the most profitable first
Dude,
nights I've
QO
ever
might
seen.
just be dead.
Cuckoo. He's got it. He's got the rift.
Dialing.
I mean,
That was a great info.
this is... I know, like, the QO is probably
Wow.
feeling very stressed out
Come
right now.
on, don't take bannies. It's a double damage rune, DJ stall.
Is it credit to the double mill talisman build?
Well, we've been seeing that a lot on...
It's a credit to the Troll Ranger.
We've seen it
That's
on, like,
also true.
pucks, on quaps, on invokers. A lot of
Yeah.
people have been doing the double null build. It's very good for the lane, but then also in the afterwards, like, you need at least like 350, 400 mana for your combo, and it puts you up at like 600 almost. usually.
I love this as well from the Troll Ranger. Like you don't even need to get a single point up in Gust. Like
No,
there's
you
so
definitely
much
don't.
silence from everybody else.
Oh, look at this. They're smoked up and moved, but they've been scanned out. Tim's has got the vision of the area as well, so he knows that they're under the cover of smoke. And they know exactly what's up at TNC, so unlikely to be pulled out unless they can get the Rubik.
Conjure image.
Yeah.
What damage is the Terribly going to do?
They may, I mean, they should get this Rubik with 3 of them down here, so at least they find something with that movement. But at the same time, Sam H, ready to put some pressure on this tier 1, should look to at least get the trade.
And Dro pissed off so quickly.
On the bright side, with all his reflection, he will be getting a
I mean, look at the damage this Cuckoo does with that Drower. He gets the kill. Febby can't even save it. Cuckoo is just right-clicking down the 2 of them, bringing Febby low, dodges the cask and the Maledict. It will drop, but he gets a double on his way out under the noses of 3 members of Fnatic.
Cuckoo.Predator.
GG. DJ got 600 gold.
Witch
Game
Doctor
is over.
got
Witch
alien.
Doctor
I mean-
is now buffed.
QO is bottom 2 net worth on OD.
Oh my god. I didn't, that's rough.
Yeah, that's
That's
grim.
pretty rough. Yeah.
When you
I
dual lane
swore
mid,
that
and
is-
this is
yeah.
what's happening, you know
Like,
that,
that
something
is-
has gone horribly
Oh.
wrong.
How's the IOs? What?
He's
Febby's
got
been
Sonic Wave.
rotating.
I mean, QO's got 5 deaths and 20 CS.
Wait, are we
in
not just on the
minutes.
current gold tab? No.
No, he
Witch
just...
Doctor's top in the game? What?
This is the net worth.
He's just getting bullied.
1,000 GPM on.
Under attack.
No, that's not it. It's
No, we're on the GPM tab now.
That's not the GP tab. No one's scrolling with you.
Oh dear.
So the saving grace for them is that they
Oh,
can try to
the
get this
root.
Bristle online,
Root.
except...
Oh, Sonic Wave and then point. No,
Oh, the Thunder
turnaround.
Legend.
Oh.
That's huge. That's huge.
That's a lot of money.
GG.
Hey, look at this coil though. Cuckoo, again this Drow aura. He doesn't care where he hits the bristle from the back, the front, the side. He's got the kill.
He's doing 160 points of
down.
damage. He's dead though. Maldic will kill him here. And he knows it.
Sam H jumps back in.
Oh, okay. Archie.
They need more control from Rubik.
He's just...
They're feeding the Terrorblade. This is perfect for Fnatic.
One charges. Rubik, you got telekinesis?
Oh.
No, she's faster.
Yeah, she's got blink in a second as well.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
The
he got
reflection, the
illusion.
reflection.
Oh,
the balls!
Oh, it's done it.
The max reflection build.
It worked out. It worked out.
Absolute genius.
Absolute
Meanwhile,
worth.
1437 dies to QO.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
the turnaround?
The throw?
It's small gains, but it's still TNC. dominating.
Ohio is dead. The Dro has set her eyes upon a bristle snack.
Tim's? Oh, no.
Dro
but
is
Febby,
now
though.
gonna get...
Oh.
No.
The tower hit. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The tower hit killed him.
it was.
Yeah, he was earned up. He was
Cuckoo
dead
getting
anyway.
more action as well. As we, it's going off left, right, and centre. I mean, 60 is a lot of chaos. 12 minutes in coming up.
Hit me with some
Eight.
graphs, Owen.
What's the graph hotkey in this one?
so
They
much-
changed it.
28 kills in 12
F6,
minutes.
F6.
F6.
So much
Oh, they
damage
changed it?
on the
They
puck.
changed it? Oh, no,
The
No, no,
170.
it's all the same.
I don't know if they were mapped.
You went F6, F5.
We can check them out for you then.
F5's the best one. Always use F5. Let's everyone catch up on items.
Oh, man. Double
Also
no
knows.
tally on the quad also. Let's go.
I like how no one's completing the Veil though. Kuro wants to.
These
There
are
you go.
all right clickers now. Welcome to the Drow.
That really is the game. I'm a cuckoo, yeah.
But that's where you get the blend, right? You have all this wonderful magical pop, and then you,
Mid lane, the wraparound, you find Ohio. He just stands
It's a bit of a
there
risky
with
one. The shrine is there and up, so...
Wait, it's gonna aggro the Ancients. That's actually gonna hurt Fnatic more.
The
They're gonna
Ancients
come
don't
out and they actually root him. Trigger the shrine and
shrine.
survive.
Well, they can farm the Ancients though.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe, but they also know they're gonna be contested on it.
Puck is just like, sweet.
Just wait.
Up the good work,
Let me throw another orb out there. What am I gonna find?
Tim's is coming in for the fight. There's no shrine.
You know, Dro's still taking the tier 2 tower in the top lane while all this is going
Yeah.
down. There's your dream coil.
And Fnatic are just... they're going to try and go in onto Tim's. TP will be in front Terrorblade, but Tim's flies his way out of there.
Tim's
Got a
dead.
Maledict.
Is that a level 1 or level 2? No,
He's gone.
He's gone.
Level 3.
Drow didn't quite get the tower, but did indeed do a considerate amount of damage. Sam H on the bottom is pushing that wave in.
I mean, as long as Drow doesn't die, she's doing her job.
Yeah.
That's literally all she has to do is just stay alive.
That's all TNC has to do there too, is just keep them doing those Ancients longer, because it gives space for both Quap and Drow range.
You're so generic, Raven.
Oh,
What, you want to pipe first, Toby?
that was a bold attempt. It was a bold attempt.
I'm sorry, this isn't European Dota. We'll never forget that bloody game.
I remember when Southeast Asia used to be the one known for clown item builds.
Fort Protect 5 did that when they went for a
Yeah,
hood
I
as the
know.
first
I know.
item
Wait, what are you
on a
talking
Drow
about? You
Ranger.
talking about Raven's items?
Oh, look at this.
No, I'm talking about Raven's items are legitimate, but the Drow
They're
Rangers have the
perfect.
same E.
Ohio.
Pipe first.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. His items are good. But it's
Oh, the tag team! And they're out of there.
it's the fact that Raven's going for Silver Edge first against
He
the
has to.
Bristleback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to.
No, he just goes Maelstrom.
Does he really have to?
He just
Can't
came
you
up-
just build agi items and make
Yeah.
your other two heroes ridiculously fat? Because Bristleback's irrelevant right
I don't
now.
think it's
when
only about
when you're
the Silver
this
Edge.
far ahead, like, you kind of don't need to.
You're
Like,
not just going for Silver Edge to kill Bristle. They have 0 stun and 0 catch. You just Silver Edge and you have free map control to split push. It's not just about the team fight.
You can also just Hurricane Pike and Maelstrom.
That's what I would have thought. Or Hurricane Pike and like Yasha into Manta.
It's a lot cheaper and it gives you the health regen you're looking for on the Drow Ranger, which you don't get it unless you're getting like a Vault Mask or something like that.
I prefer to have him have early Silver Edge so he can do this exactly. Just hit towers with no concern. Makes them expend their poor supports more reveal as well. So they have like no money.
The thing is that with relocate ganks, Pike is a little bit more reliable to get out as opposed to Silver Edge.
Yeah, I think maybe Lothar into Silver Edge is fine. He doesn't need to finish the Silver Edge right away.
But go into Pike.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely need Pike.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here we go, Cuckoo. Ready with
It
the
doesn't
core.
really matter as long as you keep getting space in agility levels. Because you're going to get your damage anyway.
I mean, she's solo farming so much that they just get slowly extinct.
Tim's.
Why does TNC always find themselves right on top of Shrine to take you far?
Space
Tim's?
for, just the space for the
Question mark?
Drow. Drow's just sitting
Space
top.
and Drow.
She's not in the tower yet. But she's getting solo experience, and Corp's done the same thing. Like, Corp hasn't joined any of these engagements either.
Yeah.
And
Corp's
Fnatic
been
is sitting
chilling.
as 5 people on top of their own shrines.
Is under attack.
Yeah, when you're group farming at 15 minutes. And
Oh, do they finally...
They forced him out of the lane.
Quick,
They
you
forced him out
got,
of the
you
lane.
got a Drow reflection.
Yeah,
Hit
you
stuff.
meant to follow that,
Hit
Mr.
stuff.
Cameraman.
The precision aura is too good.
There you go, RG. Who's he got? He's got Cuckoo to play with him up top. And Cuckoo's have a bit of a tickle.
You've triggered
Oh, they got a
better
relocate
Morphos.
coming in. Oh. Can they catch this?
No.
I'm coming for you!
Positivity. TP's actually... You want to go bottom Shrine, Owen?
Yeah, what we got down here? Ohio again, in a bit of a spot of bother.
He TP'd in under the vision.
There is backup.
Apparently
Oh, yeah, the
does do
relocate
work.
back. It was the long com relocate.
Hell yeah.
They were really relocating to play for this play down bottom. Can they get the 1-4-3-7 kill? They cannot.
Oh.
Nice defensive force staff from Sam H.
Yeah, that
He
was
forced Theban and saved
Over
him
the
there.
cliff, yeah.
At the same time, middle lane, look at this. Drow Ranger taking another tier 2.
This is the dream game for Raven.
But there's no catch on Fnatic. They literally can just do this the whole game to split the map up. And there's no way Fnatic can really catch them.
And
Puck doesn't even want to fight. She's like, I'm gonna go handle this Terrorblade. You just sit back.
Oh.
Well, all he's got to do is harass, right? Like you
Okay.
just jump in, you a little bit of chip, which is quite a lot of chip when you've got plus 61 damage. I'm assuming like 45 or 50 of that is coming from the Drow
55.
Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
It's 55 from the Drow?
55 for the Drow at the moment, yeah.
And what level is she right now?
12.
She is level 12.
No, she's got the second point up in marksmanship.
Can they, do they look to Roche?
Yeah.
Yeah? You've got them forced back into the base. You're taking a couple of tier 2s. Good time to go.
It's actually so piss easy taking Roshan when you got 4 points up in cold arrows, because you just kite Roshan the entire time. Like, Tim's actually doesn't need to take this damage. You want Raven to take it.
He likes the pain.
I mean, Raven just has frost arrows on autocast right now.
Can they get there in time?
He's actually ooming himself on frost arrows.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can they go in and steal it? Just pop Metamorphosis, man up and do it. Come on.
They had a medallion.
Ruben gets maledict.
Oh, Witch Doctor gets dead.
He gets destroyed. Phase shift. Wow.
They got the courier somewhere too. I didn't see where courier died, but he did die.
If you have a courier hockey, you just jump to it.
I do not.
I don't know what it is on this one.
I don't have one on this.
They battling around Roshan again.
Cuckoo. He can go wherever he wants.
Totally focusing on high mirror image. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, look at this elusiveness. Like, they have these heroes just sitting on the rush pit, and look at bottom. Sam H is just like, okay.
Let's push it out.
Free co-op game. Even Tim's.
They're going to try and make a go on him. We'll see if they can get the catch.
It's so difficult, though. Like, he's going to blink to the trees, and you got to...
DJ's trying, but yeah, it's still
The
tough.
maneuverability with 4 stuff, it's insane.
At the same time, mid lane, Ohio gets caught out, taken down. The Dream Core catches all 3 of them, and they're going to look for more. Cuckoo jumping in. Cast will hold him back for the time being. Febby unable to keep the Witch Doctor alive. They've lost 2. And maybe even more. And
1.
Oh, no, he's back. Yeah, we'll rejoin Kua down at the bottom lane. But again, Fnatic losing 2. Raven heads back into the pit. And TNC maintaining this lead that they've got. Coming up to nearly a 10k lead very early on in the game, just 19 minutes in. They even end up getting the IO.
Predator.
They're gonna have Silver Edge by 21.
Yep. Extremely difficult for Fnatic.
Still feel like Bristleback's in the fight.
He is absolutely on fire for this game.
Like, he's trying to build mech for his team. But his Bristleback won't do jack.
Two other silences are promptly followed up.
And he's too squishy. Like, he needs too many items right now from being so far behind in laning phase. He needs Solar Crest and mech.
I don't even, so is TNC ever interested in doing a 5-on-5 engagement at any point in this game?
They don't need to.
They can. I mean, their team fight
they
is
can do
way
anything.
better.
I don't think
They
it
actually
will
have-
ever be that way, though, because they keep getting pickoffs. Like,
Right.
like Fnatic are always fighting, like, one man down.
Right.
That's the nature of their lineup. They don't have catch. You end up chasing, and then you get turned around on because TNC's lineup is much more elusive and much more maneuverable.
I still can't believe how well that TNC lane switch up at the beginning has paid off.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, having that
Fnatic
part
has
there.
just had no answer to it.
I mean, it was the lane switch up, but it was also how well Cuckoo did in mid. It was a 2 versus 1, and he came out super far ahead.
So it looks like Raven actually wants to do something with the Sages as opposed to just passively farm with it. There's only 1 outer tower remaining, but might as well just guarantee it.
They're prepping for the fight.
All 3 ranged heroes have finally joined up.
Nice.
At least they have a good ult
Nice
now.
Obs ward, yeah.
Oh, hi, Tims. Oh, bye, Tims.
What does Night Stalker have right now?
He just has Hood and Urn.
Just.
It's only 20 minutes.
20 minutes in, and he's still like. At least the OD is now 4th in net worth. Like, that's a good thing for him. But Ohio, Tether comes in to give him his life.
This seems unnecessary. I mean, I know they have the arsenal, but people are getting more off the map.
Oh, look at that Dream Core though from Cuckoo. Comes in from the back onto 3 into the starting wave. And 3 are dead. There'll be a buyback straight away. Febby relocating into the fight, trying to help the remainder of his team that's alive to turn it around. But TNC there with the quick jump start to the fight. And Cuckoo once again just finding the position. This man is having quite the game on puck. And it is literally tearing Fnatic apart. Ohio being gone upon. He's all alone on this bottom lane as the 3-4 now surround him. Febby does come in just in time, and with the Quill Spray stacking up, the 2 of them had to be careful, but Cuckoo's there again with the wraparound, shuts them off, gets Febby as well. He's able to get himself just out of range of Argit, and at this point it's just the TB left alive, can't keep the tower up. And he just has to get himself back to base.
Cuckoo's a monster.
He is.
That's pretty much what I would say.
11-4-10 in a game only 21 minutes young.
He's 24 of the 26. Or, I can't
do the maths. Come on. No, 21. So he's in 21 of the 20. Still very impressive.
21 of 26 kills. He got dual lane mid, and his spell usage and the way he's like manning up in a way is actually super impressive.
He feels like a Storm Spirit practically.
Yeah. He's always in the back lines. He's super farmed.
He's a Storm Spirit with more physical damage. Look at that.
I mean, definitely this Drower does work. Look
It's
at the damage
plus
he's doing.
119 damage.
There we go, Toby, do the maths. What's that?
Well, actually, give us what it is on the from just the Drow Ranger.
On just the Drow. Oh, just from this.
63.
Yeah,
So
63.
It's 63.
Yeah.
He gets 50 from talent.
And when does Drow hit 18?
She is
50.
not there yet.
What?
It's going to be a bit more time, but indeed when she hits that extra bit of a boost, it's all adds up.
Cuckoo's just
So
very
it's-
high level because
it's
he's going
two-
ham.
Oh, that's
It's 250.
I'm like, what? He's not level 18 at 22 minutes into the game. What's going on here?
It's 252 damage being provided team-wide from Drow Ranger, just from her aura increase. 252.
This is a good Drow
That's
strat.
correct. That's good maths, Tobes, yeah.
Boy, so much physical
And
damage.
Fnatic they have terrible high ground defense as well.
They don't have
no
deep
way
push.
for it.
Well, they would have a great high ground defense if the Bristleback could be on the front lines.
Yeah, but even then, you're up against 3 ranged heroes, so
Yeah.
they don't even really need to worry about that.
It's OD against triple silence as well. OD suffers heavily versus silence.
And
Just trying to get that Hurricane Pike.
The Silver Edge is done. It's actually on the Drow now.
He's just standing there hitting tier 3s.
Hey, he'll push faster with Maelstrom.
true.
Shut up, Toby. Toby just wants Master Max.
Oh! Can they kill it?
Stab from QO.
It would be a big one if they can, but no. Straight up forced out there. Sam H with the quick save, just in case anything gets a little too risky for Raven. And he's fine. And immediately ready to go back in. As, oh, in fact, that silence. Catching out QO. They need to do something to save him here. In a lot of trouble. They will keep him alive for the time being, but Cuckoo jumps in looking for the Witch Doctor. Gets him. Gets out. Sam H, quick with the blink back, and look who's there in the midst of it all still. Cuckoo just standing ground on the high ground, jumping in for more. Takes down the IO. Gets himself out.
He's
And they'll back
playing
off.
so well. Oh my goodness. He just jumps into the midst of the fray. Even though there's a mech on Fnatic, they're still able to win that fight. I think they even popped a shrine as well on Fnatic, and TNC was able to clear out 2 heroes with ease.
Best way to describe that entire fight for Cuckoo, 0 Fox given. Like, just straight under tier
He goes wherever he wants.
I mean, he does like almost 300 damage with right clicks. Like, this Witch Doctor and IO have 0 armor.
He's level
like
20.
he could solo this.
Oh.
And he's out.
Yep.
Just,
He's level 21. I'm wondering if he even goes for the 420
oh,
talent.
I want to see the orb speed. That would be great.
XPM thing, if that's a
We'll go.
drop
Yeah,
down.
experience per minute. It is.
What are we checking?
Experience
oh my
per minute.
god, he's at 740 there. He's
a
300
lot
over
of
the next person.
What's going on up here? They've relocated into this. I don't think they wanted to relocate.
Oh.
They tried to come in to save a Hio, but they've just lost their lives as well.
I think that's GG.
I like Raven. Keep farming, bro.
Cuckoo gets it.
Kill secured.
Remember, this will be TNC looking like they're going to be going to TI.
Alright, hang on. This is the good way to check out. Like, what is our fantasy point? Just hit O on your keyboard.
Raven.
Drow
Raven,
is still
that's-
above.
I guess that's for the tower damage, isn't it? I imagine.
Well, he's 5-0 and 16 on Drow as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So-
Cuckoo did die a couple of times, so you don't.
How dare you?
Yeah.
More deaths.
It was like 20 minutes ago.
He's
he had
in
his
right
last.
now.
He's in.
He's done that though.
The rest of his team isn't even coming. He's like, relax, guys, I got this.
All the space in the world being created by this puck.
Dispel everything.
Ranks go
phase
down.
You know, like they got no control.
He's like a performance artist right now. He's just like, I'm gonna fly up into the air and I shall blink before your eyes.
When you have no lockdown on a very maneuverable hero.
I missed this guy. I could just double click the puck. I don't have to even observe. Put my feet up.
Welcome to Cuckoo Camp.
Cuckoo Camp.
He literally just put his feet on the table.
That's
I've
actually what
got
I've
my
been.
feet
You know,
up
that's
in
what I've done this whole time, right?
Well, I mean, your feet
I've
up.
actually just had it on.
Oh, the Cuckoo. If you just clicked on
I've had it on
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo the whole game.
Well, you may want to go to Orange right now,
No.
because Queen of Pain is.
No, Orange isn't Cuckoo. He's not going to get a kill.
What? Sam H has a Lincoln's. He has no way.
Yeah,
he
he's
can
not
die.
killing it.
Okay.
Sam H is the pacifist.
Welcome
Cuckoo
to
is the
Cuckoo
cold-blooded
only.
murderer.
We have Cuckoo Cam only.
Oh, hey, sir.
We refuse to look at anything else.
Some Cuckoo T-Tours, just as we like it.
Cuckoo tour. Okay, yeah.
There we go. There's it go.
Oh.
Cuckoo. Oh.
Oh, he could just Dagon down the IO.
Cuckoo Cam, successful again. Never miss a kill when you're on the puck. Look at this, Ohio.
We actually have no hands observing on the right now.
We're just following Cuckoo.
Oh, the Sonic Wave's decent. Cuckoo, get back in there.
Cuckoo, get back in!
Stop face shifting.
Cuckoo! Oh, I trusted Cuckoo to be the cameraman. We missed the IO going down. No, so we missed the...
Sam H just blinked into 5 for us. That's what happened.
And that's why we're not on
Cuckoo
Sam
didn't
H
want to
cam.
see that. That's why Cuckoo didn't want to see that.
No, we don't want to look at Sam H now. Great, fantastic.
Well, I mean, what's the plan here for Fnatic?
GG.
Like, where's the... They have obviously got the superior late
I
game.
mean, obviously this puck is like an experienced pinata right now, so if you manage to kill it at any point, then anyone participating...
The amount of candy that will just burst out of the Prairie Dragon.
That's a big kill, isn't
It's pretty much hope for overextensions, wait for OD to get BKB. Once OD has BKB, they can actually, like, sort of, kind of take fights if he gets a lot of instacked up, but it's still super hard. Doesn't really do anything for his TNC. It's too much of a detriment. It's 23k at 28 minutes. And there's going to be another Roche dying. So Aegis Cheese, it's going to be TNC just closing the game out soon. Unless they make some massive errors.
What else is Pro building into?
Didn't see. He finished up Hurricane fight.
Okay, so he hasn't gotten anything yet. I still wish he has a little bit more lane push.
Should be.
I like this. Look, that whole team's doing Roche, and Cuckoo's just standing outside the base, making sure no one leaves it.
Sell all of his items, buy a whole bunch of Eagle Songs, and then just sit in the fountain and let Cuckoo do Cuckoo things.
That is a horrible way to approach the game as Troy. That's disrespectful to her.
Well,
Raven's about to be 18.
take it up with Ice Frog.
They have a
The only
24,000.
thing I'll take up with Ice Frog is the
No,
fact that Techies isn't in this game.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Techies in this game reaching level 25 with a plus 250 talent?
Look at this
While
smoke from
Strobe buff up?
TNC in the base. They got a deep ward down as well.
It's murder on the dive, baby. Cuckoo's just looking to find... Oh, he's gone. Dagon, and bam! The Witch Doctor's down. Can they actually turn and find anything? They've silenced up. The OD has been disarmed as well by the Halberd.
They're diving a bit too hard right now. They're getting excited. I feel like they could just be hitting
We're
buildings.
going to TI, boys!
They could just be hitting
Let's
buildings.
do this in style!
Yeah,
they're doing a bottom
Cuckoo's
lane.
playing it sensible.
Yeah, I think that's the better play to do. I mean, Cuckoo going in is fine because they have no way to kill him.
He's playing around with them there.
They have no way to kill him.
Quick, everyone, get excited. This is Southeast Asia. We have to put a video over on Facebook of how happy we are.
Look at this again, Timsy. They just halberds them and walks off.
If anyone on TNC is wearing shirts in that Facebook video, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
What?
Do you like your men? Do you like your men shirtless?
I like Southeast Asia being authentic, is what I like.
They're heating up. They're on fire.
They're on fire.
What's Cuckoo's next plan of action?
Wait for a Dream
He's-
Coil, and
yeah.
then he can go back in. He can one-shot anybody, or any of the supports if he gets them, because he is so over-leveled. He has the amplification talent as well. With Dagon 4.
Oh, here's an
Got
opportunity.
Raven.
Opportunity comes knocking.
And they actually kill him. Cask is there onto Tim's. Tim's already on his
lost
way
that
out.
IO.
Cuckoo did jump in to kill off the IO, who was
He
trying to...
literally just blinked Dagon him with the right click.
He was trying to sit as far back as he could to be safe, but it didn't work out. Sam H is out. Raven ends up moving back in with Cuckoo, and they get themselves a second. And now just 3 members left to Fnatic. Cuckoo.
He's just preying on the back lines.
You ever, like, you watch those wildlife documentaries? Where there's just one small little weak animal on the back line. He just picks him off. Cuckoo in his natural habitat, the dire base, killing off many, many heroes.
Can that kill him?
That is unlikely at this point of the game. Even couriers are not safe from Cuckoo.
Dude, he sees Fabby respawn and he just starts going toward the mountain. But Raven gets him instead.
Can Ohio get some kills in return?
They're going, Odie, you gotta cast like Richard Attenborough.
They're losing all their
David
base.
Attenborough.
It's over. Yeah,
Both.
CG.
They both sound awesome.
TNC going to TI.
Yep, TNC going to TI. Cuckoo.
We're done, boys! Shirts off!
Cuckoo played out of his mind this game. He played incredibly well, but overall their draft looked very strong and they got the lanes they wanted. Boom shakalaka.
It's on fire! That's what it was.